Bon après-midi. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi there, Nora. Hi, Claudie. Looks like it's just us for now. So, hi. Ooh, I like your scarf. So colorful.
Oh, thanks. It was a little cold in the house, so.
I know sometimes it could get a little damp, especially when the weather's like kind of cold outside too. Yeah.
I know.
Hi, Nora. How are you? Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's lovely seeing you too. Thank you.
Hope everything is well on your side.
So far, so good. Thank you. For you too, I hope.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Doing well.
a big hug.
Same here. It's like virtual, right? Virtual
Yeah, that's right.
Hi, Neela. Thanks for joining us. All right. So any requests before we begin our practice today? Please let me know if there's anything that you'd like to do, anything you would want to avoid today. Just let me know so that I can cater as best as I can to your needs. Hi, Carissa. Who else is here? Hi, Abiba. Salut.
Oh. Back of the knees.
Comment?
En arrière de le genou, en arrière.
Mm-hmm.
Back of the knees.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We can work on the back of the knee, the back of the legs today, just to give them a little bit of attention. That sounds good. It sounds like a plan. Okay, so then in that case, we're going to start. Let's start seated. On commence dans une position assise. So any way that's comfortable for you. Ça me dérange pas comment tu veux rester assis, mais soyez confortable. Et n'oublie pas que tout ce qui est peut-être confortable pour moi n'est pas nécessairement confortable pour toi. So know that what's comfortable for me may not necessarily be comfortable for you, and vice versa. So it's important to find what works for you, because yoga it's very personal. Even though we come together as a group, our yoga practice is a very personal thing. So thank you for coming here and for sharing it. Alors pour moi, confortable, c'est d'être assis sur mes blocs, mes jambes croisées. For me, sitting up on my blocks, my legs crossed, that's comfortable for me. So once you've established your seat, prends le temps ici pour raciner les ischions dans le surface que vous êtes sur. So taking the time to root your sit bones. Les ischions, sit bones, sont des os qui sont au base du bassin. Those are the bones that are located at the base of your pelvis. So you want to feel like connected to whatever you're sitting on. And then start sitting up straight and tall. On s'allonge au niveau du colonne. On essaie de créer espace entre chaque vertébré. So what we're trying to do here is create space between each vertebrae. So that maybe as you sit here, you feel 1 or 2 centimeters taller than normal. Et on garde les mains peut-être sur les genoux, sur les cuisses, or anywhere that you like. I don't mind how you hold your hands, as long as it feels comfortable for you. Et peut-être les yeux sont fermés, sont légèrement fermés. Et même avec les yeux fermés, on regarde au bout du nez. So let's start to breathe. On commence à respirer ensemble. Commence avec un grand soupir par la bouche. As you exhale through the mouth, start to empty your lungs. Prends une grande inspiration par le nez. Un grand soupir par la bouche. Another big inhale through your nose. Un autre grand soupir par la bouche. Dernière fois, grande inspiration par le nez. Cette fois, un grand soupir par le nez. On va continuer à prendre des respirations par le nez. So breathing now in and out through our nose. beginning to slow everything down. Alors, durant cette posture, durant cette pratique, je veux dire, on va engager, mais à 40% de notre puissance. So we're going to engage in this practice today, but with about 30 or 40% of our power. Especially since this is yin practice and we hold the postures for such a long time, it's important that we don't overdo it and that we remain respectful of our limitations as we allow the body to easily find its way. Alors, s'il vous plaît, durant cette pratique, soyez attentifs, respectueux à vos limites personnelles et on ne veut pas utiliser trop de force. On veut bouger plus naturellement avec les respirations, avec les forces naturelles. So take one more breath here, inhale. Par le nez, on expire. Si les yeux sont fermés, ouvre les yeux. Et on peut toujours rester assis sur ton accessoire. You can remain seated on your accessory, but we're going to extend both of the legs straight ahead. Garde les deux pieds en flexion. Quand les pieds sont en flexion, les orteils pointent vers le haut ou ils roulent vers ton visage. Et quand les pieds sont en flexion, les jambes sont engagées. C'est ça qu'on veut ici, un petit peu du engagement dans les jambes. Et comme ça, on peut étirer le dos. So keep your legs engaged here. And if you need to, hold the backs of your knees or bend your knees. And with an inhale, sit up straight, sit up tall. On s'allonge. Sur l'expiration, on the exhale, you're going to hinge forward from the waist. Alors, on bouge, on bascule en avant au niveau du bassin. Take another inhale, lengthen up, inspire, allonge. Et sur la prochaine expiration, on peut relâcher le tête. So you can drop your head on the exhale. Le front descend vers les genoux, ou peut-être, c'est mieux de monter les genoux vers le front. Take a deep breath in, and a deeper breath out. Just let your body find its way here. Graduellement, on allonge les jambes et on peut profondir. And once you found what works for your body, stay there. Breathe. Breathe into whatever it is that you're feeling. So maybe you're feeling a bit of tension in the back of your legs. That's good. We want that. So send your breath towards it. Peut-être un petit peu de tension dans le bas de dos. Envoie les respirations vers le bas de dos. Et avec chaque expiration, on laisse notre tête, la pointe de notre tête à nous tirer vers le sol. Le tête, il pèse environ 10 poils. Alors, c'est lourd. So we're just allowing the weight of our heavy head, which weighs about 10 pounds, to help pull us forward and down with gravity, not too much force. And I'm just breathing into what we're feeling. Ici, c'est une bonne position pour réfléchir. So this is a nice posture to reflect. And try not to pass judgment, right? We're not here to judge. We're not here to label. We're just here to share this experience with each other. Trois derniers cycles de respiration ici. Just 3 more breath cycles here. Inhale. Exhale. And à la fin de votre prochain souffle, when you get to the end of your next exhale, plante les mains sous les épaules et appuyez dans les mains Commencez à dérouler votre colonne. So lift yourself up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, and you want your head to come droit. On remonte la tête sur le dernier moment. Un grand soupir à la fin. All right. Alors, comme une contre-posture ou un contre-mouvement, enlève ce qui est sous les hanches, descend en arrière, sur les coudes, sur les avant-bras. So this will counteract our previous posture. Press down into your forearms, and with an inhale, start to lift your chest towards the ceiling. Spread through your chest and collarbone. Et si ça fait du bien, peut-être pointe le menton vers le plafond et ouvre la gorge. Inspire, expire. So all of this wonderful space now in the front of the body. Take a big inhale and a bigger exhale out. And then slowly lift your head. Inspire, on remonte la tête. Expire, descend la poitrine. Drop your chest. Let's rise back up onto our hands. On remonte sur les mains. And for another stretch for the back of our legs, let's come into a wide-legged split. Alors moi, j'aime tourner vers le côté parce que je veux garder mes talons sur le tapis. I like to turn to the side because I like to keep my heels on the mat for a little bit of cushioning. Si c'est possible, garde les pieds en flexion. So if possible, you want your feet to be flexed. Et aucune douleur derrière les genoux. I don't want it to feel painful behind your knees or feel like it's pulling. S'il y a du tension derrière les genoux, trop de tension, ça rapproche les pieds. So if the tension is too much behind your knees, you bring your feet closer. Establish your foundation through your sit bones. Racinez les actions sur le surface que vous êtes sur. Si vous avez besoin, on monte sur une bloc. So if needed, you rise to a block. Et inspire, on s'allonge. We lengthen. So lift the chest forward and up. Straighten your spine. Garde une dos droite. Je vais tourner vers le côté, comme ça tu peux voir mon colonne. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my spine. Now, if you're here and it pulls in the back of your legs, c'est trop intense pour derrière les jambes ici, toujours trop intense, on peut garder les jambes en flexion. You can bend your knees, less pressure. And maybe slide your blocks underneath your legs so you don't have to hold them in place. Pour quelques-uns de nous, pour garder le dos droit, il faut qu'on recule un petit peu sur en arrière. So for some of us, in order to keep a straight back, we have to lean back. Go for it. Some of us can stay right here in the middle and feel just fine. Et quelques-uns de nous ont besoin encore plus. Sometimes we need more. Alors pour ceux qui ont besoin encore plus, bascule votre bassin vers en avant. Let your pelvis rock forward and you lower your chest towards the mat. On descend la poitrine vers le sol. Keep your hands wherever you like. Tu gardes les mains où est-ce que tu veux. Mais garde votre colonne droite. Don't compromise the length of your spine just to go forward and down. Spine comes first. And then you just hang out here. And another thing that I love about yin practice is that it's less demanding, right? It's less vigorous, but it's super healing, right? It gives us that moment, that time to kind of stop and smell the roses and really just understand what it is that we're doing, right? Understand how the body feels when we put it in certain positions, how we react to certain positions, and how we manage what we're feeling, what we're experiencing. And everything that we practice on the mat can be taken off of the mat into your everyday life. I think that's another thing that I love about yoga. It just helps me establish better habits in my everyday life. Alors après la première minute, remarque comment le corps va devenir beaucoup plus relax et comment on peut profondir facilement avec les respirations. If you're in your forward fold and your forehead is just a few inches shy of the mat, why not stack a prop in front of you and rest your forehead or maybe rest your chin on top? Dernière minute, final minute here. Sometimes I even like to grab my feet here just to help keep my feet flexed. You don't have to, but it's just something that brings me comfort. So maybe it will bring you comfort too. Take one more breath, your biggest inhale here so far. La plus grande expiration ici jusqu'à maintenant. Sur la prochaine inspiration, on remonte la cage thoracique au-dessus du bassin. So slowly rise back up, ribs over pelvis. Avec les mains, remonte les genoux. Pick up your knees. Bring your knees together, les bras autour les jambes. Inspire pour une dos droite. Peut-être expire pour le dos, un dos rond. And wherever you are, just one more breath. Inhale. Expire. Et sur la prochaine inspiration, remonte votre tête, lift your head up. Et expire, relâche votre prise. Good. From here, let's make our way into tabletop. On prend posture du table. Le choix de monter sur les blocs ou sur les bouts de les doigts, prendre marche devant avec votre jambe droite, avec le pied droit. And set yourself up in your low lunge. Le lunge peut être un petit peu plus court ou un petit peu plus long. So your lunge can be like a little shorter or it can be a little longer. It really depends on how you feel today. Remember, we're only going 30, 40%, right? Effort. Quand vous êtes prête, on se lève. Les mains sur votre genou, sur votre cuisse droite. Rise up. If your left knee is sensitive to your flooring, you're padding it up with a cushion, with a towel, or with your mat. Alors, faites attention au genou gauche et soyez sûr que le genou gauche est confortable ici, sinon coussinez votre genou. Descends les épaules, drop your shoulders down and away from your ears, and allow the top of your head to rise up towards the ceiling. Alors, votre couronne, il monte vers le plafond et le bassin, il tombe vers le sol. Si vous êtes habitué à monter les épaules vers les oreilles, peut-être descendre les épaules, garde les bras derrière du dos. So only if this feels like you can balance, it feels good here. Maybe hold your arms behind your back and allow your shoulders to draw down and away from your ear, especially if you have a habit of hiking them up to your earlobe. And breathe. La poitrine, il brille vers en avant et vers le haut. So the chest shines forward, up and out. And the breath is just smooth and rhythmic. Sometimes I like to take my blocks, bring them right under my shoulders and rest my fingertips on my block. Cinq derniers cycles de respiration. Only 5 more breaths on this side. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, when you get to the end of your last exhale, let's release that right leg. Allonge le jambe droite, reculez, hanche vers en arrière. Find your half Hanuman. Whew, I bet you this never felt so good. So in your half Hanuman, you're trying to keep the right leg straight, your right foot flexed, et les hanches carrées avec l'en avant. Alors recule la hanche droite, avance la hanche gauche, serre les cuisses, ciseaux les cuisses ensemble. Inspire, allonge. Expire. So lots of engagement through the legs as we scissor the thighs together, as we flex the right foot, and as we lengthen through the spine, flat back. Now you're free to stay here, toujours le choix de rester ici, or if you're ready to explore a deeper version of the split, start to shift the right foot forward. Seulement si vous êtes prête, explore une variation plus profonde de notre split et peut-être avance le pied droit descend les hanches. Mais soyez respectueux à vos limites, s'il vous plaît. Just a reminder, please be respectful of your limitations here. Use your props if you need more support. Moi, j'aime garder une bloc sous mon cuisse ou ma hanche côté droit et porter mon jambe dans cette split. So sometimes I like to slide a block under my right knee or thigh or hip to give me more support in my fuller split. Les hanches toujours carrées avec l'en avant. So avoid turning your hips out to the left and keep them straight ahead. 5 more breath cycles. 5 cycles de respiration. À la fin de votre dernier souffle ici, when you finally come to the last exhale here, take your time and come out. Find yourself back in tabletop. Prenez votre temps et transitionnez au stable. So slide your right leg back and under your right hip. Then on all fours. Cette fois, on va prendre marche devant avec le pied gauche. So now, you're going to take a step forward with your left foot and establish your foundation in your lunge. Soit une lunge plus courte ou une lunge plus longue. Racinez les pieds dans le tapis, commencez à soulever votre poitrine. So with your left foot rooting you into the mat, the top of your right foot anchoring you to the mat. Start to lift the chest forward and up. Descend les épaules, drop the shoulders. Good, bring the proper amount of support under the right knee if you need it. And breathe. Toujours le choix de garder la main derrière du dos si tu veux, descend les épaules. So maybe holding your arms behind your back, drawing the shoulders down and away from your ears will help you find a better lift in the chest. Just soyez tes souffles. Thighs are scissoring together, inner thighs super active and strong to support you here. And as you grow more and more comfortable, you can feel the pelvis sinking forward and down. 5 derniers cycles de respiration. Only 5 more breaths now. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale towards the sensation. Continue à ton propre rythme. 4, 3. Take one more inhale, lift your chest. Expire. Descends les mains sur le tapis ou sur les blocs et recule le bassin, allonge le jambe gauche, flex votre pied gauche. Find your half Hanuman, your half monkey pose, or your half split. Lift the chest forward and up, tuck the chin, lengthen your neck, lengthen your tailbone. Inhale. Expire vers les sensations. Probablement beaucoup de sensations derrière du jambe gauche, dans la hanche côté gauche, le bas de dos. You're breathing into whatever you're feeling. Et on peut toujours rester ici ou on peut profondir. If you want to go deeper, start to extend left leg forward. Commence à descendre le bassin vers le sol. Lower to any amount, any degree, be respectful of your limit on this side. Vous avez des accessoires, des blocs, si vous avez besoin, porte votre corps. Find the necessary support for yourself in this posture. Once you find it, relax and breathe. Breathe into whatever it is that you're feeling. So today I feel really tight. There's some days where I feel super open and I can go really, really far. And there's other days where I need lots and lots of support. Look, I have 2 blocks underneath me today. Every day is different when you step on the mat. And it's important to know that. It's important to acknowledge that. Once you acknowledge and accept that, the possibilities are endless. Just you and your breath. Yeah, Claudie, you're bouncing on the left heel. Yeah. So let your left heel kind of dig and traction back towards you. You got it. Peut-être avec les yeux fermés. 5, dernier cycle de respiration. Try not to move. Try and be still, because that's when the magic is truly happening. On cherche un petit peu de paix dans cette posture. On cherche un petit peu du confort dans le désinconfort. 2 more breaths. Quand vous êtes rendu à la fin de votre dernier souffle, prenez votre temps pour transitionner aux tables. So take your time, lower your hands back to the floor, remove whatever props that may be underneath you, transition back to your tabletop. Good. Let's come into child pose, posture de l'enfant. Peut-être garde les genoux ensemble, peut-être garde les genoux séparés. So if you want to target your lower back, then your knees are maybe together. Your hips pressing back and down to your heels. You'll feel it in your lower back a bit more. Mais si vous voulez étirer vraiment les hanches, garde les genoux séparés. Bassin vers les talons, poitrine vers le tapis. On peut sentir un plus gros étirement au niveau des hanches. Inspire. Expire. Et seulement quand vous êtes prête. Only when you're ready. Marche les mains sur les épaules. Inspire, déroule ton colonne. Rise up, head comes up left. Exhale it out. Et asseyez-vous dans n'importe quelle position confortable. Find a comfortable way to sit. So I'm going to find my favorite position, blocks underneath me, legs crossed. I'm going to switch the crossing of my legs just to do something different. Raciner les ischions dans le surface flexion et allonge votre colonne. With your spine lengthened, chin is slightly tucked, shoulders drawn down and away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. Expire. Pour la prochaine expiration, relâche les derniers 30 minutes. Put this practice behind you now. Remarque comment tu sens. Hopefully your legs, your hip joints are feeling so much more freedom and mobility. Je vous invite à garder un main sur le cœur, l'autre main sur le ventre pour sentir le mouvement de la respiration sous les mains. On va faire avec un grand soupir pour vider les poumons. So with an exhale or sigh, empty your lungs. Take a deep breath in, fill your body with breath. Par la bouche, on expire. Par le nez, on inspire. Through your mouth, we exhale. Through the nose, we inhale. Par la bouche, on expire. Take one more breath, your biggest inhale so far. Retiens ton inspire, hold your inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. Et on retient la fin de ton expiration. 5, 4, 3, 2 et 1. Inspire. Expire. On est rendu à la fin de notre pratique. Here we are now at the end of our practice. So I'm hoping that you're feeling better now than how you felt before. J'espère que vous vous sentez mieux qu'avant et que tu peux prendre tous les sentiments positifs qu'on a cultivés ici sur le tapis avec toi pendant le reste de votre journée. So please take all these positive vibes with you off of the mat into the rest of your day. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Encore une fois, merci beaucoup tout le monde. Thank you again. Wonderful, wonderful practice. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Again, thank you so much for showing me your practice. J'adore regarder ton pratique. Thank
you so much. Yeah.
Love watching your practice.
Thank
you for sharing with me. Thank you for sharing with the others as well. You're an inspiration, know that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye,
Sending you lots of love. Sending you more virtual hugs.
Thank you.
And I'll see you next Thursday, hopefully.